Rhea Ripley breaks down after suffering a broken nose in brutal WWE match in Japan, fans heartbroken. Rhea Ripley, one of WWE's most formidable and fearless performers, recently gave fans an unflinching look at the harsh realities of life inside the squared circle. Known for her relentless intensity and larger-than-life presence, Ripley isn't someone who shies away from showcasing the toll that professional wrestling can take on the human body. Yet even by her standards, the latest images she shared on social media have stunned the wrestling world and reminded fans just how physically punishing the sport can be. The Australian superstar took to Instagram with a series of raw, close-up photos that revealed her face in a state of visible trauma. Unlike the polished promotional images fans usually see, these photos were brutally honest. Ripley's face was swollen, deeply bruised, and bloodied, evidence of a recent in-ring injury she suffered during WWE's recent Super Show event in Tokyo, Japan. The severity of the damage is hard to overstate. Her nose appeared visibly shifted, surrounded by deep purple and red bruises that stretched from under her eyes to her cheeks. There was no filter, no retouching, no attempt to minimize what had happened. What fans were seeing was the stark reality of what happens when high-flying, high-impact maneuvers go wrong in the ring. The incident occurred at Ryogoku Sumo Hall, a venue steeped in history and renowned for its passionate wrestling fans. Ripley was teaming with Raquel Rodriguez in a tag team match against Iyo Sky and Stephanie Vaquer. The match was progressing at a fast pace, with both sides executing a series of high-risk moves that had the crowd on the edge of their seats. It was during one of these sequences that disaster struck. Raquel Rodriguez attempted a high-flying maneuver, sending Iyo Sky soaring through the air. But the landing didn't go as planned. Iyo collided directly with Ripley's face, creating an impact that was both immediate and devastating. Blood gushed instantly, a clear sign that something had gone terribly wrong, and Ripley was promptly attended to by medical personnel before being removed from ringside for further evaluation. Sheer visual impact of the injury was shocking. Ripley's photos showed the painful aftermath: a broken nose, extensive bruising, and significant swelling. The images capture not just the physical consequences of the accident but also the emotional resilience of a performer who is accustomed to pushing her body to its limits. Despite the severity of the injury, Ripley didn't retreat into isolation or try to hide the damage. Instead, she faced it head-on, sharing the unfiltered truth with her fans. In an almost characteristic display of humor amidst adversity, she later tweeted, "Thank you Japan face with tears of joy, I still love you." The post highlighted Ripley's ability to maintain a positive, defiant attitude even in the face of a serious injury. It's a testament to her mental toughness and the kind of mindset that has made her a standout performer in WWE. While the initial reaction to her photos may have been one of shock, those who know the wrestling industry understand that Ripley's injury is far more serious than it appears at first glance. A broken nose is not merely a cosmetic concern, it can significantly impact breathing, focus, and overall performance. Wrestling, after all, is a sport that demands peak physical condition and split-second precision. Any compromise to these abilities can pose a serious risk not only to the injured performer but also to their opponents. Ripley's willingness to post these images publicly indicates that she is not only confronting her own vulnerability, but also acknowledging the risks inherent in her profession. It is a raw reminder that no matter how scripted or choreographed a match may seem, the dangers inside the ring are very real. Even more remarkable was Ripley's choice to remain involved in the show later that evening. Despite the severe injury, she made an appearance in the main event segment, standing alongside WWE legend AJ Styles during what was billed as his final match in Japan. Her presence alone sent a powerful message. Rhea Ripley is not one to be sidelined easily, and she understands the weight of performing for the fans. The reaction from the audience was immediate and heartfelt, with fans showing overwhelming support for a performer who continues to push through adversity. Yet, this brave display also raises questions about the long-term impact of her injury and whether participating in future events so soon could exacerbate her condition. With Survivor Series looming on the WWE calendar, speculation about Ripley's availability is now rampant. A broken nose of this magnitude is unlikely to heal quickly, and even the most seasoned athletes require time to recover fully. The severity of her injury could mean missing significant in-ring action, and the decision regarding her participation is not merely a matter of desire. It must also consider her health, safety, and long-term career prospects. WWE has not officially confirmed whether Ripley will compete at Survivor Series, but fans and commentators alike are keeping a close eye on developments. There is an understandable tension between Ripley's evident desire to fight through pain and the professional responsibility to ensure she does not further jeopardize her health. Ripley's decision to share such candid images also speaks to a larger shift in the way performers interact with their audiences. Social media has allowed athletes to bypass traditional media filters and communicate directly with fans, offering a glimpse into the reality behind the spectacle. By posting these unaltered photos, Ripley is not simply documenting her injury, she is providing a window into the human cost of professional wrestling. It's a level of transparency that fans rarely see and serves to humanize a performer often seen as larger than life. This direct connection reinforces her authenticity and strengthens the bond with her supporters, who can empathize with her struggle and applaud her resilience. The physical aftermath of the injury is difficult to ignore. Ripley's facial trauma is severe, with bruising and swelling indicating that the healing process will be long and painful. The broken nose itself is a particular concern, as improper treatment or premature return to action could result in long-term complications. Wrestling, as thrilling as it is, demands that athletes are at their best physically, and any impairment can hinder performance. The fact that Ripley returned to appear alongside AJ Styles demonstrates her exceptional dedication and toughness, yet it also underscores the risks associated with rushing recovery. Fans are left to wonder how much longer she will be out of action, and whether WWE will take a cautious approach or allow her to compete sooner than medically advised. Beyond the physical challenges, Ripley's injury also carries psychological weight. Being visibly hurt in front of thousands of fans, then sharing that vulnerability online, can be emotionally taxing. Yet Ripley's characteristic grit shines through. She confronts the pain, embraces her reality, and continues to engage with her audience in a manner that is both inspiring and sobering. The combination of physical bravery and emotional transparency adds depth to her persona, reinforcing her status as one of WWE's most compelling performers. It's a reminder that the resilience required to succeed in professional wrestling extends far beyond athletic ability. It encompasses mental fortitude, adaptability, and a willingness to persevere despite adversity. The timing of the injury, with Survivor Series approaching, adds another layer of complexity. This is one of WWE's flagship events, and Ripley's participation would be significant not only for storyline development but also for fan engagement. The possibility of her absence introduces uncertainty and potential reshaping of creative plans. Will WWE hold her out of action to allow proper healing, or will Ripley's warrior mentality push her to compete despite the risks? The answer remains uncertain, but either choice will carry consequences for the performer, the promotion, and the fans. What is undeniable is the statement Ripley makes by showing the world exactly what happened. The unfiltered, unedited photos are more than just a record of injury, they are a testament to her dedication and toughness. A visual reminder that the spectacle of professional wrestling is grounded in very real physical stakes. Ripley's decision to be transparent about her condition challenges the sanitized narrative often presented to fans, offering instead an unvarnished look at what it means to perform at the highest level in one of the most physically demanding entertainment sports in the world. In the weeks ahead, much attention will be paid to her recovery. Medical teams, WWE officials, and Ripley herself must navigate a delicate balance between returning to the ring and ensuring long-term health. Fans, meanwhile, are left with images that are both shocking and inspiring, highlighting the incredible resilience of a performer who refuses to be defined by injury. Her presence at AJ Styles' farewell segment in Japan served as a powerful reminder that Rhea Ripley is not only a wrestler but a figure who embodies perseverance, courage, and determination in the face of adversity. In the end, Ripley's story is about more than just an injury. It's about the reality of being a professional athlete in a sport that demands both physical and mental toughness. Her willingness to share her vulnerability, maintain her humor, and remain engaged with fans despite severe pain underscores the remarkable character and determination that define her career. As she recovers, the wrestling world will watch closely, hoping for her swift return but also respecting the seriousness of her situation. Ripley's journey through this injury reminds everyone that, in the world of professional wrestling, the human element, resilience, courage, and grit, is just as important as the spectacle in the ring. Whether she will compete at Survivor Series or take the necessary time to heal, one thing remains certain: Rhea Ripley's impact is undeniable. She is a performer who commands attention, inspires fans, and faces every challenge with unrelenting tenacity. These recent events only serve to highlight the toughness required to succeed in professional wrestling and the physical risks that come with it. Fans can take comfort in knowing that Ripley's spirit remains unbroken, even when her body bears the marks of battle. Through her unflinching Instagram posts, her brave appearance alongside AJ Styles, and her enduring connection with fans, Rhea Ripley has once again proven why she is one of WWE's most respected and admired performers. The injury is a setback, yes, but it is also a testament to her commitment to her craft, her fans, and the very essence of professional wrestling itself. As she navigates recovery, the world watches not just for her return to the ring, but for the continued demonstration of the resilience, strength, and courage that have become synonymous with her name.